What is up, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back to another Clash Mini video on the channel. We have notes from the most recent stage channel that just happened last night. A lot of juicy information. Rumble is no more. We'll be getting to that in a second, but I just wanted to let you guys know what all of the changes were. The first thing that they mentioned inside of the stage channel was July 6th is going to be the update date. So July 6th, the update will be released. I know a lot of people have been asking that. That is the official date. Next up, the tutorial has been changed as well. So the tutorial probably got a recent rework, obviously now because minis can't move. And there's other things that are going to be inside of the game. So the tutorial got a little bit of a tweak. Now, the number system has changed in the game because the game is now more strategic. Now, what does that mean? The number system, that means how much health minis have, how much damage they do, and so on and so forth. But Enchatin, why is this important? This doesn't really make too much sense why it would be so important. Well, I have the answers for you right now. So pretty much there are three types of minis they were explaining. Minis that have clash abilities, minis that have supers, and minis that are just regular minis that don't have a super and don't have a clash. Tanks will be able to have more HP and less damage now, and then range will be able to do pretty much more damage. What does that mean? That pretty much means that the tanks are going to be able to be super tanky, and they're going to be able to do less damage, which makes the game more kind of fun as far as that is concerned, because you're having a tank have a ton of HP, which is kind of intended. Tanks are supposed to be, you know, HP soaks. And let me just actually get into this game so we don't actually just immediately lose this, because that's kind of how it's looking right now. I don't really want to lose, so let me just make sure I win real quick, and then we will continue to get on to the victory cycle here. We're actually going to scrap this. We're going to be getting backstab. We're going to reroll. Then I guess we'll get one of these as well. All right, so then we're going to continue this on. Minis now with clash abilities will be more extreme, so they will have less stats, probably going to have a less attack power, and so on and so forth. So if you think about it like this, the minis that are going to be much stronger in the beginning of a match are going to be weaker as the match progresses. Big L taken right here. I can't play and talk at the same time. It is what it is. So then we're gonna have minis that are well-rounded, will have better stats. So AKA the mini P.E.K.K.A. So as known as the mini P.E.K.K.A. is kind of what they said as far as that was concerned. Then why is the mini P.E.K.K.A. so important as far as this is concerned? It's because the mini P.E.K.K.A. is one of those that doesn't have a super and it doesn't have a clash ability. It's kind of like a well-rounded mini, and they want to have those minis have a lot better stats, so it'll be like super well-rounded. I guess the other minis that would fall into this category, oh man, I gotta like really think right now. Maybe like a knight might be a little bit more well-rounded, but it's probably gonna be more of like a tank. Maybe like a dark goblin could have a little bit more stats as well. Maybe a magic archer, things of that nature. Not really sure if you want to buff them so much, but they will definitely be able to have more damage, and it will definitely feel more like a game instead of these really, really small numbers that we're seeing right now. Then they said minis with supers will have, I don't really know what they said here because they didn't really mention how many stats a mini with a super would have. So we're just gonna have to wait and see based on what they say as far as that is concerned. Let's just make sure I can get my super ability here. Let's get this as well, and let's call that down. All right, so now continuing on, Archer can now move. Nothing is infinite range anymore. Is that what that means? They mentioned that the Archer is able to move. The Archer had infinite range inside of Clash Mini. Does this mean the Archer Queen isn't going to have infinite range? Does this mean the Archer isn't going to have infinite range? Well, it definitely means the Archer isn't going to have infinite range. Really excited to see how this plays out and what this really does for the game. There's going to be a bunch of new tiles, some new movement tiles, some new ability tiles. Pretty cool as far as that is concerned. So they are going to add a lot more tiles in the next update. So that's going to be really, really cool. If you are somebody who really likes tiles, that's going to be something that's going to be really, really cool for you. Rumble, no longer a game mode. However, everybody loved the draft mode, so they are changing Rumble to be a 6-player draft. So that is what Rumble is going to be. So they took the event game mode that they had and they are making it into the Rumble. So now the event game mode that everybody kind of loved is now going to be a part of the game. I think a lot of people were probably interested to see what was going to happen with Rumble because of these changes, and that is what's going to happen. Rumble is now going to be a 6-player draft. There's no more selling minis after a mini is locked. So after round number 1 or wherever you play your mini, the next round you are not going to be able to sell it or move it, but you are going to be able to sell it in the current round that you are in. So there is still going to be a little bit with the shop that you can, maneuver around to get the minis that you want. And then I specifically asked at the end, is the Fisherman changing? Because the Fisherman is going to be broken. They laughed and they said, we are well aware of this situation, especially the Fisherman on Archer Queen, because you're not going to be able to move the Archer Queen hero. They are aware of it, and I'm pretty sure they're going to make it so that it isn't super overpowered and super broken OP. But that was pretty much everything that they went over in the Stage channel. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or concerns about what happened in the most recent Stage channel. And if you want me to, talk to the team about something, you can leave it in the comments below if you have any concerns. But thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow for my next video.